Okay, so after taking just a tad over a decade away from posting only my second video on here, I finally decided it's time to post another before going back into hibernation. Or I could just start a series or something, you know. Alrighty. Welcome back to Culture Commando, where we review movies and I give my opinions nobody cares about. I'm 2 videos in and I'm ready to walk through the hot coals of a fan base. This time a slightly way more purist and scary fan base that aren't notorious for being too welcoming to newcomers. The anime community.
Yeah, man, my anime fan.
I've seen many films from 2025, the good and the bad, but honestly mostly good. And since I started here after my 5-month Sinners hyperfixation, I struggled to talk both in depth and equally entertaining enough about PTA's one battle after another.
You like black girls? I love them.
I reawakened to kick off a new series I'm really interested in doing. 3-minute reviews! To debut this series, we have an extraordinary film from MAPPA, studio who brought us Jujutsu Kaisen, ever heard of it? Chainsaw Man the movie, Reze Arc. And to say the least, it knocked my hypothetical socks off. If you can't keep up because of how fast I'm talking, I'll leave the transcript in the description, but to meet the 3-minute mark, it's going to take speed, wit, and admittedly a better mic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
For 2025, I had dipped my toe in the anime pond, and I'd seen part 1.5 of a niche show called Jojo's Bizarre Adventure, and the same 5 episodes that everybody else watched of One Punch Man. Since then, I've binge-watched Demon Slayer to frantically get it done before Infinity Castle Part 1, and as this video is released, I'll be done with JJK for its new compilation film, and I've probably fainted in my seat watching the Shibuya arc on the big screen. Now, Chainsaw Man, shorter than the rest, was a one-night stand with my buddy, Pauls, and I had a month grace period to wait for the movie, and much longer to wait for season 2. My Chainsaw Man screening was on a packed Friday night with your usual assortment of characters. You had your cosplayers, your nerds, your casual fans, avid fans, active fans,
Anime fan.
and there was me, on my second show, still breaking new ground. Now, when I tell you that it is a disservice to the people not seeing this in the cinema, I mean that as wholeheartedly as I can. What starts off as a really tender love story soon turns into the most heart-pounding, gripping, butt-cheek-clenching experience you'll experience in the cinema. I, unfortunately, can't compare this to the legendary Endgame cinema experience, as regrettably, I wasn't there. But the Reze Arc proves more than one thing. This isn't a damn Gooner anime, guys! I'm yet to read any of Fujimoto's work. Well, I'm really yet to read any manga at all. I know, fake fan, grow up. But from what I've heard from my friend who's read a lot of the manga and the entire internet, Fujimoto is truly a force to be reckoned with when it comes to his more heartfelt stuff, and that's really on display here. It's a little tonal whiplash from the series, where you're tearing up because you're reeling from gagging when Himeno shares her dinner with Denji, because now you're tearing up at sweet, tender character moments, and the beautiful score by Kenshi Yonezu, and the truly gut-punching ending I'm still thinking about. The music in this movie really shines for all the incredible visuals, and I'm not just talking about Ushio's pool composition, which is Instagram's justifiably favourite background for Chainsaw Man edits, but the song I've had on repeat is Iris Out by Kenshi Yonezu, a frantic and funky little deconstruction of love and conflicted feeling. I don't speak a lick of Japanese, but I can't turn the damn song off, it's bloody brilliant. In case you haven't noticed yet, thus far I only review films that really impress me, really blow me away, and both times I went to this, it did just that. Not only is this movie an incredible visual wonderland, but it also realises a tightly woven and clear story that keeps you captured from start to finish. I tend to avoid using any of these overused terms the internet loves to use to describe good movies or bad movies alike. I know this is probably coming across hypocritically considering I literally said in my previous video, we are so fucking back. But I really think the word peak is really necessary here, because from what I've seen so far, this is the pinnacle of anime and animation in the 21st century. The rollercoaster of emotions you feel watching this film is more aggressive and drastic than how it felt for me watching the Oscars this year, as fucking Emilia Perez is named more than thrice the number of times as my true winner, Dune 2. It goes from a comedic little start to a truly dazzling character story, right into drug-inducing action, and then it more than sticks the landing with a resonant ending that goes down in third act history for me personally. It's very hard to review this to its full potential without A, venturing into spoiler territory, as I know not everybody really got the chance to watch this in cinemas and must wait for its inevitable nerf on streaming. Sorry for your loss. And B, I don't think I'm really able to articulate what I really think about this movie without stumbling over myself and repeating what I'm saying. But this is really something special and I'm over the moon to have seen it twice. Will I ever watch it again? Probably not. Anyway, Chainsaw Man Reze Arc is my top 2th movie of the year, still behind Sinners. The king hasn't been dethroned yet. But it was close. Go watch this movie. And that concludes my very first 3-minute review. I hope to post more and have a slightly better release schedule than that of Stranger Things. If you want a specific review covered on here, then make sure to comment and I'll see what I can do. Better yet, if you visit my letterboxd, then I'll review something I've actually watched, but, no pressure. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you in the next one. You know the drill. Until next time.